being bigger.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run from the gun with Charles. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
He's got his running back out of the backfield, and he'll be taken down.
Faggot ass, hating ass nigga.
Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20
Fags hating on Mag.
A lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field.
I had to turn his course off.
And hitting him for a big play.
Making me look like the best player in the world, fag.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. A short throw to Ingram. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That coach is always hard.
Faggot ass hater, boy. I can say it proudly.
Man, that's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now Mahomes. There's the former Chief, man they watched for years, Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit.
Ass fag.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation.
And he lost the football. Charles loses it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked for him, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jamal Charles.
Keep exposing these faggots.
And the Chiefs are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
My Saturday video,
Nice run by him.
June 2024.
Up front was a thing of beauty.
A fag stalk story.
How about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking.
What your life amounted to, fag, stalking and hating. Every day of your natural fag ass life.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Damn, old cars got you mad, nigga.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Ty Law. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jamal Charles with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that is incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it here. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
At the Chiefs' 36-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 40-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things have not been going their way, but they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their first touchdown of the game.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, and they do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Some touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
First down.
Hey, 57, 57.
40-yard line.
Come back. 15. Yellow.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Open man is connect, the tight end. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 36.
Here's Kamara off the draw. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up the 2nd.
They run it again with Kamara. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They need 2. Here's third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Cole Kmet, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns, PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That's taken on the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
43!
Mahomes now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. On the move to his left. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Now an inside handoff for Charles. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Jamal Charles on 3rd down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Taken at the goal line. And bulldozing his way through. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick for him here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Mahomes now on first down, rolling to his left. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Kamara is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 67 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. 2nd and 6. In motion, Hill. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw a 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. A 10th carry for Kamara. Pushing through the contact. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Charles. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Mahomes going to throw it here. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And quickly, they get to the line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
Hey, 43. Yellow.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon.